Well, this is actually interesting. How much you want to bet they find it? Hey guys, this is Jules with True Crime Reactions. Disclaimer. Everything stated in this video is my opinion and my opinion only. And just like everything else in these cases we discuss here on this channel, everything is alleged. Okay, I saw over on Heather's post that apparently, as of around 3 days ago, there is a group of people that are combing the area looking for the K-bar. Which is great. You know, if people really believe that that's going to help something, then cool. Let them be out there to do this work. My problem is this. They've never verified to us that the K-bar that they think matched the sheath that was found at the crime scene did any of the damage to any of the victims. Never, not once. So that's neither here nor there, I guess. But let's go ahead and go through this article and see what they have to say. Okay, so this was written on June the 16th, and it says, community searching for knife in University of Idaho student murders. Bryan Kohberger's trial for the unalivings of 4 University of Idaho students is set for summer, but the weapon is missing, prompting a community search led by investigator Jensen. Jensen plans to search a 35-mile area between Moscow, Idaho and Pullman, Washington for the weapon, suspecting it may have been discarded along highways 95 and 195. I mean, that's great, and I'm glad, that they are getting, the community together to do something. I doubt this is the first time, honestly, if that's what, they think is the situation here. But no one has ever verified to the public, at least, that the weapon that would actually fit into that sheath is the same kind of weapon that would have made the wounds. Because even in the report that we did see like little pieces of, or at least like a summary of, when it comes to the defense now claiming that for Kaylee specifically 2 weapons were used, even in that one, I don't think it said anything about this particular one, So that's important. That's super important, to remember. Volunteers are needed for the search on June 21st and 22nd with instructions to contact the police if it is found. I'm really just sort of wondering, like, what makes them think that it's there? Because they really, for their whole theory with Bryan Kohberger, they put a lot of emphasis on the fact that he went south. Not just once, but twice. They did. So I don't know what makes them think it's in that area. But to say like 35 miles, I guess they're going to try to make that whole loop, maybe? Because it's not 35 miles between Moscow and Pullman, okay? So maybe they're doing like the main highway-ish roads just in case, and then like the under roads, like the country roads that go in between as well. I don't remember the names of them, but y'all know what I mean, because there's multiple ways to get back and forth, and that's on top of Moscow. There's also another way to where you come in like the south entrance of Moscow as well. So it really just all depends, I guess, on where they're looking at, but that still doesn't sound like it's south, like in the Blaine, Genesee area that, they put so much emphasis on, again, him being over there. So, okay. I'm also recording this on 6/20. I'm going to have it out on 6/21. I'm doing a live tonight, and I'm recording this before I go live. We're going over the Karen Reed stuff, trying to get a feel for the public and how people are feeling after she was found not guilty. And then because justice is still not served, okay? John O'Keefe is still not alive. Somebody needs to pay for the fact that he's no longer living. So we're about to start looking into that. I pretty much have my suspicions for who probably should be the person, maybe people, held responsible for that, but that's not what this video is about. Anyway, this is going to be posting on the morning that this is starting up. So don't be surprised if we see video footage of people out there searching and it pops up on the news. Just be ready for it. I'll put this one up in the morning just in case. While both sides are finalizing their list of witnesses, making sure they've got their evidence and necessary documents in order, one key thing is still missing from the case: the actual weapon. Now a community effort hopes to change that. Again, we don't actually know that. Hey guys, sorry to bust in like this, and no, this is not a sponsored ad. I just wanted to share this with you guys because I thought this was really, really cool. So most of you guys know that I have a personal channel. It's really little. I don't do a lot on it whatsoever. But the other day I did a reaction video to this video right here. and the creator commented on it. Now, this creator literally reached 100,000 subscribers in like a week. His videos, her videos, whatever, their videos are hilarious. I just thought it was really cool that they're going around and commenting on other people's videos, reacting to their content, because when I tell you it's funny, it's hyper realistic, that's so for real. So please go down and watch my reaction video on this video and go and show that channel some love if you guys have not seen these crazy Bigfoot vlogs before. They are so hilarious, and we all need a little light in this true crime world. So again, I just wanted to break in here and share that with you guys, because again, them responding to me and my reaction was just really cool, especially since my kid is the one that showed me this kind of stuff. So yeah, okay, back to the video. They've never even said that. I don't think they've even, like, I know I say that all the time. They've never verified it. They've never verified it. They've never verified it. No one's ever proven me wrong. No one's ever sent me a press release or anything like that. Anything from the police, the investigators, claiming this is the weapon. If somebody finds it, send it to me. I'll gladly retract that statement. But as far as I know from the memory that I have right now, that's never, ever, ever been verified. I'm not used to having over 1 million views for any particular post on places like Facebook, said Jensen, a licensed private investigator with 30 years of experience. I've heard that name before. Over the years, he has worked on several high-profile cases, like the JonBenet Ramsey case and O.J. Simpson's. He's not involved in Kohberger's case, but has been following it closely. What they're saying. The thing that I find most intriguing about it is the fact that the weapon is still missing. Okay, well, you just said that. You just repeated yourself. Which is why on June 21st and 22nd, he scheduled a search to find the knife used in the unalivings of Kaylee, Maddie, Ethan, and Xana, and he's looking for volunteers. The plan is to search for a 35-mile area. I think there's a good probability that the knife would be found on the route between Moscow and Pullman, along the routes of Highway 95 and then north up Highway 195. Given Kohberger's reported fascination with serial killer Ted Bundy, the Dateline bullshit where he literally searched up Ted Bundy, like the millions of us literally watching my face move right now, watching this case, caring about this article, caring about anything in true crime. We've literally all searched Ted Bundy, okay? You can literally put that exact same boo-boo on every writer, script writer, director, producer for any Ted Bundy documentary that's ever come out. Shit, even Zac Efron, you could probably be real worried about if you want to talk about obsessive. Okay, can we not? Can we freaking not? This is just so absolutely ignorant. I thought you were a private investigator. Or do you just listen to the mainstream boo-boo? On top of that, one of his professors literally like wrote a paper about it. So he not only looked up Ted Bundy, but he looked up the work of his professor on Ted Bundy, which seems completely normal for a college TA. It's ignorant. But he thinks that because Kohberger is so fascinated with Bundy, that if Kohberger is behind the crimes, he could have thrown the knife out of the car. One of the things that Ted Bundy was notorious about, other than the crimes themselves, but he would panic, and as he was leaving the scene of where he left bodies behind, he would throw things out of the car on the way from where the bodies were at. His sentence right here is completely just a bit of a mess, but okay. Court documents from March of this year revealed Kohberger's Amazon history, showed he purchased a K-bar knife 8 months prior to the Idaho student murders. If we find it, the thing to do is freeze what we're doing, back out of the scene, call the police, then have them come down and process it as it's a follow-up crime scene, because there may be other evidence present, not just the knife. I love how this is coming out and it says this kind of stuff. Like, this really sounds like they are giving you a preview to they're going to be announcing that they found it. Magically, it's going to match the one that he had on his Amazon history. And look at there's even some of his DNA on it. How much you want to bet? I hope I'm wrong. But this is interesting to me. The way that he's like, what we're going to have to do if we see it is freeze, back up, don't touch it, let the cops come in. Okay. Okay. But that's it for the article. How much do you guys want to bet that my theory happens? I don't think it's going to. I hope I'm wrong, because that would just mean like more corruption, right? Which wouldn't be surprising. It really wouldn't be. But just the way that they are making sure that this one article about this search, this isn't being talked about anywhere else. Like, I know that it's like on Facebook, but there's no other mainstream people talking about it. Like, this is the article from Fox 13, and it was on like MSN whenever I did the search for it to find the article that Heather had talked about on her post. That's it. So I just find it odd that they're like, if we find it, we got to stop everything and back away and let the cops do their job. Okay, whatever you say, broski. Anyway, let me know what you guys are thinking about this down in the comments. If you like the way that I present this information and give my opinion, please don't forget to leave a like on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already. And please don't forget to make sure that that notification bell is set to all so you don't miss any of my rants, reviews, reactions, updates, or deep dives. See y'all.